What's up, everybody? Time has come to replace my rear shocks. The passenger side is leaking hydraulic fluid, so today I'm going to try and put new rear shocks on the Toyota 4Runner behind me, 2002 4x4. It has a 3-inch lift kit on it. It's the Toytech Ultimate, or Boss kit, I guess, and it already has 3 inches of lift in the rear. So what I did was bought the Toytech 2.0 Boss shocks, new set here, so you can see those. Got some tools here, hopefully you can see that with the sun. I'm hoping that I can use this giant adjustable to spin the rear shocks, because these top nuts apparently are notoriously hard to get off. The top nut on the aftermarket shocks is 17 millimeter, which I have here. The new top nut for the 2.0 series is a 19, which I have here. The lower bolt for the rear shocks is also a 17, so I can use that. Yeah, if you have stock shocks, then you're gonna have a 14 millimeter top nut. So let me show you down here. Grab my flashlight. What I do with my flashlight, I just have my flashlight in my hand. Come around to this side so we can see here. Hopefully you can see that. See all that dribble? If I move this boot, fluid is coming out like crazy. So I want to replace these in a pair. And the top nut is up there in that compartment. And yeah, it's pretty hard to get to. I was tinkering with it last night, and I'm hoping that I can use that large adjustable wrench, or adjustable pliers rather, to hold the top of the shock while I loosen the nut, and or spin the shock to get the nut loose. So I'm gonna try and do that. So I got the light shining where the top nut is. I'm gonna try and show you. I can get the light in here, get the camera up there. Hopefully you can see that top nut. I can't remember if this side is super dirty or not, but I gotta get my 17 millimeter on that. This piece of leather I'm going to wrap around that I had used this leather years ago to make a palm rest for my keyboard. And then I have this towel. Let's see. I'm hoping, let's see, I'm gonna turn it, yeah, that way, to the left. Let's see. Wait, did I turn this the wrong way? Get the top nut out. It's a locking nut, so that's out. And I believe there's some bushings and stuff up here. There we go. The washer's coming out, not the bushing yet. There's the washer. Oh, just got a bunch of dirt in my eye. There's the bushing. Looks like that wasn't even seated correctly, whoever installed this lift kit, but there's the bushing. It feels good. Well, probably gonna need a breaker bar for that. There we go. Okay, got it loose. Whoop. Keep up with this washer and this bolt. Actually has a little bit of rust on it. I'm going to try and clean that up before I put this back on. Got myself a pry bar. Let's see what happens now. I'm not sure exactly which way is going to be the best way to put this on. There we go. All right. Well, there goes that shock. Releasing. Slide this out of the way. Woo! Dude, wear goggles. Whoo! Going all over the lens of my GoPro. While that paint's drying in the rusted spot, I'm going to show you a little comparison here of the old and the new. So it looks like everything's kind of been beefed up on the new ones. They just look more rugged and more durable. Look at the size difference in the bushings. So hopefully these are going to work out good. But I'm going to let that paint dry for a second. I've got some silicone grease I'm going to put on these bushings just so they stay nice and soft. The silicone should help them. They won't break down with silicone grease either. So we're going to put these things on. I've got the new here. I'm about to squeeze some of this silicone grease onto the bushing. Slot it up in there. Put some on the top bushing as well. Tighten this thing down. Well, am I gonna be able to compress this? There it goes. Oh boy. Oh, I really gotta push. Well, let's see here. Put some grease on this lower fitting too. And give it a go. All right, got that slotted on. That was kind of a bear, so I can move the camera and show you. Got this on, so I just compressed the shock with my hands. It was a little difficult, but it's on there now. Should be good to go. Let's see if I can get this top nut fastened down. Oh, we need a light. Hopefully you can see that. Gonna put the bushing and the washer on, get that top nut on. Oh my, like I don't, how are you supposed to get the threads started? I can't really feel any threads up there after putting the bushing and the washer on. Let's take a look real quick. Let's see. Is there any threads up there? I don't even know. I'm gonna need like a 19mm wrench, because I have this adapter on here. It's too long. Can't fit in the small space. Shit. I found a shorter 19. Well, hopefully it's not too short, because it does, I need it to be deep enough to where I can tighten this thing. And we are tightening. And I read that you don't want to tighten this too much. You just want it like snug. I think there is a Torx spec for it, but it's like, I don't think you really want to compress the bushings a lot. So I'm just going to hold it with my hand. And I'm going to feel up there and make sure that the locking nut is, you know, all the way down. That way it hits those plastic threads and locks. Well, much beyond that, I don't really think I need to go much further. Let's test here. Stick my hand up in there. Oh yeah, we're close. I'm gonna go a little bit further. Let's take a look up in here. Can you see that? How does it look up there? I can't see it, so I'm trying to show you, and then hopefully I can look at it later on. Is that thing out of the way? Cannot tell. Let's see, this guy goes to 72 foot-pounds of torque. And actually, before I put that on, I'm going to get some of this rust off the threads and the washer real quick. 72 foot-pounds of torque. Yoink. I already have the torque wrench set. I do need the 17 though. This is the 17. Oh god, there's no room to work. This torque wrench is so big. I have no... This is gonna take a second. Oh, there we go. We're gonna get close now. There it goes. Yep, okay. Look how blown out this passenger side is. I mean, it is dribbling. You can squeeze hydraulic fluid out. Terrible. So, I'm gonna fix that side next. That's gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna do the passenger side next. I can't imagine it's going to be difficult. It doesn't seem too difficult, so sorry if yours are rusted on and you're having issues. I guess because mine are aftermarket, really wasn't that hard to remove. If I run into any issues, I will definitely film it and show you what I had to go through. But since the driver's side is done, I'm gonna get the passenger side done now, and I can move a lot quicker when I'm not filming, so I'd like to get this done. So appreciate you tuning in. Hope you found the video helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, I did not jack the vehicle up. The springs in the rear hold the vehicle just fine. There was no issue compressing the shock and removing it. It's very easy to do that part. So I think that saved me some time. I did grease my bushings. Yeah, overall it didn't seem that bad. So anyways, let me know what you think. Let me know how you handled it. If you ran into any issues, I'd be happy to hear it and talk to you about it. That'd be cool. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to subscribe to the channel for some more Toyota content, that'd be awesome too. Talk to y'all later. Hope you have a good one. One thing that I did notice when I pulled this all apart, or the passenger side, the side that was leaking, I want to show you here. So this is the side that was leaking. You can see there. And I don't know if I bought the vehicle like this or if it happened since I've had it, but look how bent that shaft is. I mean, it's bent pretty bad. I was gonna have these rebuilt. I'm pretty sure the Boss shocks can be rebuilt, but now I guess not. I mean, that is like, that section right there is knocked pretty hard, so I'm not real sure how that happened. I haven't really taken this vehicle off-roading, anything aggressive. I've been on gravel roads and stuff, but I haven't hit any big dips or potholes, so I'm not really sure. I'm guessing this was already like this when I bought the vehicle, and it just started to really leak the more I drove it. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to show you all that.